Today we're headed into North Carolina. Everybody, we're checking out 3 properties. These are $129,900 and less. Welcome to How Much House with the Money. Hope you're all having a beautiful Sunday. Your cup is full of happiness and that glass is always full of gratitude. So we're going to begin right here because why not? It's a beautiful day to view some houses. This one is in Danbury, North Carolina at 2249 Snow Hill Church Road. This is $129,900 sitting on 1.3 acres of land, and it does appear to be a log build or does have a log facade. It's 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with 1,300 square feet of living space. It's only been on the market 4 days. It was built in 1979. So how much house are we getting for our money in Danbury, North Carolina 27016? Let's check it out. So in Danbury, North Carolina, we are going to be in Stokes County, where the population is around 45,000 people. Looks like we're getting a metal roof with this and a deck off to the side. 1.3 acres. You could have a little hobby farm here. Speaking of hobby farms, in the previous episode, I did Tennessee. So if you're looking for just interested in real estate in Tennessee, check out that episode and be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell because you know that house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. So with this, we have a little outbuilding over to the right. And it looks like we have a covered porch, which we all love a covered porch. How's everybody out there doing? Happy Sunday, everybody. Cheers. Hope you're all having a beautiful weekend. Okay, look at this. Wow, this is very pretty. Wide plank hardwood flooring. Loving it. We have a little pop of color behind that fireplace. We have beams on the ceiling. Look at your elongated counter and all of the cabinets in the kitchen. You have an island here for counter high chairs. Set of French doors. This is nice. And this is $129,900. We're going to look past personal belongings. Maybe they were in the process of moving out, looks like, when they took these photographs. So it's a 2-story, may have a basement. We'll keep going here. And there's the kitchen, $129,900, Stokes County. And this is in Danbury, North Carolina. And the median home values here are just under $110,000. And your property tax rate that the assessor is going to come out and gauge your property taxes on is 0.74%. And we will look at some current solds so we can compare. So here's the back side of it. Nice. It looks like we have a 2-tiered deck and another deck off the back. This is going to need some attention. It's sitting on 1.3 acres. You're getting your well, the septic, the utilities. And this is Stokes County in Danbury, North Carolina. And that's all they're going to show of it, unfortunately. Wow, look how far back from the road that sits. This looks nice and private, and I would imagine right about now it's going to be, ready to bloom or getting close. 1.3 acres in Danbury, North Carolina, you guys. Look at this. Very nice. I bet that is really something in person. Go take a look at it. As always, the addresses and the listing agencies are found in the description box below every video. Yeah, sweet little find right there. 1.3 acres. 2249 Snow Hill Church Road. Only been on the market 4 days. Let's see if we're getting a street view. This may show you the area. If nothing else. Because that is not the house back there, but it's the area nonetheless. And let's see where we are on the map. We should be about 2 hours from Raleigh, North Carolina. Here's Lawsonville over to the west. We have Sandy Ridge over to the east. So yeah, this is over near Campbell. So we're southeast of Campbell, North Carolina. So red marks the spot right here. We're right above Winston-Salem. So this is northern North Carolina. Greensboro's down here to the southeast. And Raleigh's over here to the southeast. And we have Durham right here. So we have Statesville and Mooresville down below. So we're not too terribly far from Highway 77. Red marks the spot right there. So this is northern North Carolina. And here is the parcel, 1.3 acres right there. Very nice. A lot of trees. Going to have some wildlife roam through. Not too terribly far from town. Looks like. Let's hit the nearby just to give you an idea. Yeah, you have some amenities nearby, not too far in the distance. 22 49 Stone Hill Church Road, and that's Danbury, North Carolina. Danbury, North Carolina 27016. And it says here, situated on the 1.3 acres. It's a log house, has a lot of potential. Home does have a basement, which has 2 possible bedrooms, and is situated off of the road. Home does need a lot of work as there's currently no power on. So this could qualify for a rehab loan, maybe one of the agricultural loans, because it is sitting on 1.3 acres. Do a little research on this one if you're looking for some peace and privacy in Danbury, North Carolina, Stokes County. It was listed in April for $140. Now they're down to $129.9, and the house is 47 years old, and it doesn't show any tax history, but again, it is 0.74% in Stokes County. $129.9, man. If somebody's interested in that, go take a look at that. Make an offer. You can negotiate that price, possibly and hopefully, right? That's sweet. They only show a couple of rooms, but I would want to check that out. And that is Danbury, North Carolina. Let's look at the recently sold in Danbury, North Carolina. Only 15, and this is going by the date. And let's see, a 7.45 acre lot just sold for $74,500. An 87 acre lot just sold for $580,675. This 3 acre lot just sold for $60,000. So they're asking $129.9 for a 2-story house with a basement with 1.3 acres. So, and here's a little Cape Cod, $251,000 on 1.66. And manufactured home for $182.5 on 12.7 acres. And then this little house sold for $185 on a half an acre, and that was a 4-1. And they're asking $129.9 for this on 1.3 acres. So if it needs renovated or if it's a log home that you can go in and do what you want with it, check it out. All right, now we're going to head into Roper, North Carolina. Look at this place. This is $79,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath house with a metal roof, 1,500 square feet of living space, and it has a small lot coming in at 5,663 square feet. So if you don't want any acreage, you want less yard to maintain, this might suit your needs in Roper, North Carolina. We're in Washington County with this one. The population is just under 11,000 people, and your property tax rate is going up to 1.18%. 408 Boush Street at Boush, Boush Street, Roper, North Carolina, 27970. It's only been on the market 8 days, built in 1900. Let's check it out. $79,000. Look at this pretty place. This has a visual of like a colonial without the pillars. Does have a chain link fence over on the right. That might be your neighbor's. Looks like we have an little driveway there is what I'm trying to spit out. Coffee's kicking in. As usual, you know, why not? It's Sunday. So it looks like we're on propane gas. This is very pretty. So with me, my creative juices are flowing. I would put a beautiful covered porch on this house, maybe a Juliet balcony upstairs, or 2 covered or 2 porches, 1 uncovered on the top. And so that would give you your, porch roof on the lower. Just looks like it's missing a little something, but that's just what I'm thinking as I'm scrolling through here. So we're in Washington County. Your median home values here are not much different than the other, coming in at right around $105,000. And you're going to be about an hour to the coast with this property. And this is Roper, North Carolina in Washington County. $79,000 here for a house in North Carolina, you guys. So if you don't want to go as far south as Florida or Georgia, maybe this is going to suit your needs. Look at this. So we have updated, it looks as though. And you have that paneling that's been painted. Beautiful staircase. So it looks like we flow right into one of the bathrooms there, straight ahead. Looks very clean. $79,000. It looks as though you could move right in there. Check it out, you guys. And again, the addresses are found in the description box below and the listing agencies. Yeah, this is nice. Roper, North Carolina, and we'll check out the current solds here in a few minutes. Could raise your blinds and put some succulent plants on your little ledge there. The North Carolina sunshine. So here's the kitchen. So we have a variation of flooring in the house, but you're getting the 2-door refrigerator. You've got a window above your stainless steel sink. Somebody go check this out. So here's another angle of the cabinets. Nice. You could add more if you need. And this is $79,000 in Roper, North Carolina, Washington County. Yeah, it looks very clean. Looks nice. Let me know what you guys think of these houses, what you would do with them, which one you would choose, whether you want to move to North Carolina or not. What would you do with it? What do you think of it? Do you think the prices seem high or low for what it looks like we're getting? But again, photographs don't, may not do a house justice. So you've really got to get in there and get the lay of the land. But just by looking at, at these as we are, and you really do have to research the neighborhoods and meet some people and do a little digging, right? You got to research. But that might be a vinyl floor there. Looks like it's a little wrinkled, but you can fix that. $79,000. And when we look at these low-priced houses, I always say we can't expect them to be perfect, new and shiny, but this looks pretty shiny. It looks very nice. But there's your closet behind your folding doors there. Yeah, so here's what we see of the powder room. The lid's closed. Nice staircase. That's very pretty. Now you could change the railing if you wanted it a little bit more dressy. You could paint the treads, change the gray if you want, but when you get in there, I bet this is really nice because it looks nice. Yeah, you have a variation of flooring, so there's the bathroom at the end of the hall. This looks like it could be one of the bedrooms. $79,000 in Roper, North Carolina. And this has about a 5,600, 5,700 square foot lot. Still enough for a garden. If you want to have a little dinner garden, you could have gardens in, container. You can have a container garden. You can grow amazing lettuce, spinach in container gardens. I should say lettuce and or spinach. There are so many things that you can just grow in planter pots also. You put a little pea stone in there and just use as much organic soil as you can get your hands on is what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of things that we can grow in small spaces where you can have a little garden, go pick out what you want for your dinner. Why not, right? You can grow potatoes in sacks pretty much. And so there's all kinds of ways to be a little frugal or a lot frugal and be a little more sustainable while you're at home. So it looks like we're stepping into another bedroom. So I don't know if this is one of these houses where you walk into one bedroom to get to another. However, you could use one for a home office. Maybe you want a big walk-in closet. If this is a bedroom and that's a bedroom, that'd be really nice. Look at this nice bathroom. So you have a tub and shower combination with a window. Nice. This looks very nice and clean. So there again is the exterior front. Looks like you're kind of close to the neighbor. And maybe that is why it's priced at $79,000. But you can check it out. Maybe you want a business in Roper, North Carolina. Depending on the zoning. Maybe this was part of another entity at one time. Kind of interesting the way it's situated on the yard space there. Oh, wow. Look at that. Is that the backside? Wow, look at this. I didn't expect that. It didn't look like it had that on the back, but I guess it does. Wow, so maybe there's another living space? Sure looks like it's a two-family. Yeah, because there's more than one AC unit. Look at this. $79,000 when I thought we were just getting the front. Does need some cleanup. Huh, this is very interesting. We'll look at the description here in just a minute. A lot of pine. Wow, look at this. $79,000. It looks like a two-family. It's really a pretty parcel for the size of it. A lot of trees, a lot of shade. Let's get some information because that does look like a two-family. And this is 408 Boush Street, Roper, North Carolina. Let's get a look at your street view. Yeah, here you go. You've got sidewalks for walkability. Look at this cute little area. But again, research the neighborhoods, right? That's very pretty. Interesting. Oops. Sorry about that. There we go. And here is the map. All right, so we are going to be in Roper here. So you do have some amenities. So we've got Plymouth over to the west. We've got Cresswell over here to the east. And there, of course, is the coast. You're not too far from the coast by any means. And let's see here. We have Raleigh's over here to our west. You're going to be probably a couple of hours from Raleigh. You've got New Bern down to the south. So you've got Hosky up here to the north, along with Edenton, Elizabeth City. So you're not too far from Virginia Beach either. A couple hours north of, you're a couple hours south of it. Roanoke Rapids is up here to the northwest of this location. So there you are. Red marks a spot right there on the map. And here's your satellite view. Under 5,700 square foot lot right here. And there it is. I wonder if that was one parcel with that other property at one time, but because it kind of looks like it's all inclusive there. Just another reason to go check it out in person. 408 Boush Street. And it says here, opportunity awaits. 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath house full of potential, featuring a spacious layout with plenty of room to grow. The property is perfect for buyers looking to add their personal touch or an investor seeking their next project. Has a metal roof, covered back porch, and 4 bedrooms for flexibility. And the property is ready for its next owner. Bring your vision, it says. So it says it could be an investment. So maybe it is a 2-family. Just another reason to go check it out, I guess. It was just listed in $79,000, and the property is 126 years old. And again, the property tax rate in Roper is 1.18%. So that could be a great opportunity for somebody if that is a 2-family, or maybe you could have a business there. With the walkability with the sidewalks, that's a bonus. So let's look here at the current sold in Roper. So let's see here. There are only 50 in Roper that have, or I'm sorry, Roanoke Rapids. I have got to go back and, yeah, I've got to go to Roper. Hold on here. Is this Roper? Nope, this is Roper. Here we go. Okay, so there's only 14 homes currently sold in Roper, and along with some land. Now here is a brick ranch on 4.27 that sold for $160,000. Here's another home that sold for $425,000. Here is a ranch that sold for $75,000 on 2 acres back in December. This foreclosure on almost an acre sold for $190,000, and that was a foreclosure. A single family, single wide trailer on 2.43 acres sold for $98,750. Another single trailer sold for $75,000. This 2-story home with a barn and a little pop-up there, carport sold for $165,000 with 35.93 acres. Boy, that was a good find. This little ranch on a little more than a quarter of acre sold for $70,000 back in November of last year. This little place sold for $48,000, a 1-bath with a quarter of an acre. So kind of all over the place, but not very many nonetheless. So if you're looking in Roper, this house here is $79,000 on a 5,663 square foot lot, and it's a 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath with a lot of opportunity and that metal roof. $79,000. Okay, now we're going to head into Roanoke Rapids. This house is $55,000, you guys. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1,280 square feet, and this has a larger lot coming in at 8,276 square foot lot, and it's been on the market only a day as I upload this video. Built in 1929. It's at 65 Washington Street in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, 27870. Let's take a look, see how much house we're getting for our money. So in Roanoke Rapids, we are in Halifax County. Population is about 48,220 people, give or take. And your property tax here is 1.03%. So lower than Washington County, where the Roper, North Carolina house is, but lower than Stokes County in the Danbury, North Carolina area where the first house is. So here we have it for $55,000. Let's check it out. This is cute. Let's trim back the shrub here in the front, expose a little bit more of that front porch. $55,000. This looks like it has a metal roof. Cute. There's the paneling that we all love. $55,000. And this is in Halifax County. Median home values here are right about the same, about $105,000, $110,000. This is cute, isn't it? Is it too dated for you? Let me know in the comments. I don't think so. I'm looking at potential. Just like I said in the previous episode where I showed you a house for under $54,000 in Tennessee. It was super cute. And I was just asking, the audience in that one, the viewers in that one, do you see what I see? Which is potential and possibilities. You don't have to spend $100,000 on a house. You don't have to spend $250,000 on a house. You can spend $55,000 or less if you can negotiate the price with the seller. And this is what I love about, I love what I do and I do what I love, I guess. And these little finds this is what I'm passionate about. I love to find houses like this. You're also getting a hardwood floor. Look at this. This is sweet. Let's paint the paneling. You already have really nice windows. You could paint your front door. This is cute. You have a slider glass door there. Why not check it out, you guys? Let's paint that ceiling. Modernize the ceiling fans. That ceiling's nice. $55,000, and this is in Halifax County in Roanoke Rapids. You're going to be about an hour and a half from Raleigh, and you're going to be about 3 hours to the coast. So there's your little space heater. And there's your kitchen. Let's see the kitchen. Look at this. $55,000 house right here. Not $155,000, $55,000. Now you're going to need some ceiling work. But again, we have to be prepared to get our hands a little dirty with these houses, and that's okay. At least it is for me. Let me know in the comments if it is for you, or if you just think, oh, it's still too much money, or you don't want to put the effort in. I say these houses are worth the effort. They're at least worth another view, right? Go check them out. This is nice. Out of all three, I think I'd take this one, regardless of the, not including the location. But yeah, I'd take this one. This is cute. Look at the windows above your double sink, all the counter space, all the cabinets. You have a gas range. We see a couple of outlets. Nice little island here, or a counter, I should say, for your counter high chairs. Now, I'm not sure if they were smoking in this house because that ceiling looks mighty yellow. But again, all the more reason to go check it out. They're asking $55,000, and it's in Halifax County, North Carolina. And again, the addresses are found in the description box below. Yeah, this one's worth saving. Another house, needing its people. People need houses. Yeah, this is sweet. This has got some character to it. Yeah, $55,000. We'll see how long this is on the market. I mean, it needs attention. It needs cleaned up. It needs scrubbed. There's ozone machines that are supposed to take out nicotine. Somebody did leave me a comment a few episodes ago stating that they do work. I've never myself used one. But if they work, you could possibly utilize that for a house like this if it is staining from nicotine. Here's your bathroom. Nonetheless, cute bathroom. Got a big mirror, a lot of cabinets, nice counter, little sink, got a faucet. Yeah, this is possibilities. And again, we're in Halifax County in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina for $55,000. That's the asking price. Remember to subscribe to the channel, you guys. Leave me a comment and let me know where you're viewing from. It's always so great to have everybody here. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Got any plans? I have plans to go out and trim some bushes, prepare for spring, prepare for summer. Got yard work to do is what I'm trying to say. But I thought, well, I'll have some coffee, talk to you guys for a bit, and show you some 3 sweet properties in North Carolina. Look at these gorgeous hardwood floors. Yeah, this is nice find. So this is one of the bedrooms with closet and a ceiling fan. Can move those drapes. Put some new window treatments up after you paint and spruce this up. Look at this. You've got a brick foundation. You have a shingle roof with this house. And again, you can always have home inspections, right? Go check these out, especially if you're looking for a $55,000 house to call your own in Halifax County in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. And we're going to look at current solds here in a minute. So there's your parcel. You are in a neighborhood. Let's get some information. 65 Washington Street. And here is our street view. This is so cute. Look at that. So there's the area. That's not the house, but giving you a little bit of the area, at least according to Google. But there's your little Roanoke Rapids welcome sign. And here we are on the map. So you have a lot of local amenities with this one here. You're not too far from the Roanoke River. You've got the Roanoke Canal Museum and Trail. There's a lot of fun things to do in this area. So we have Belmont over to the west, Garysburg over to the east. You have Seaboard over to the east. We're not far from the Virginia line with this location. So we are above South Weldon. So there you have it. Red marks the spot. Raleigh's down here to the southwest. Ahoskee's over here to the east. You've got the coast, of course. There we are. Rocky Mount's down to the south of this location. And Emporia, Virginia is up north of it. And Henderson, North Carolina is down here to the southwest, along with Durham, and then again Raleigh. Here is your satellite view. And this is an 8,000 something square foot lot, was it? Yeah, they're good. Very nice. Look at this. $55,000, you guys. And right there is that Roanoke Trail. Isn't that sweet? This may be a great find for one of you, and you have a fish market nearby. You know, I'm coming to dinner. I am. You just give me an invite. I'm coming to dinner. I'll bring the coffee, the brew. We'll have a good time. Why not? Let's just enjoy ourselves, shall we? Been on the market a day. 1929 build. That's sweet. Sweet. Cute little covered entry, too. Okay, so it says here, located in Roanoke Rapids, 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. For a solid opportunity for someone to add value, return on your investment. You're situated on approximately 0.19 of an acre, less than a quarter. Property provides a manageable lot size with room for outdoor use or improvements, including a garden. And you have a functional layout, and it's ready for updates and repairs to restore it to its full potential. Bring your vision, the listing says. And when we look at the history, it was just listed. So it's got, you know, maybe it has had the same owner for years. The house is 97 years old. On an assessment of $49,400, it says the taxes were $11,005. And again, the property tax rate is 1.03% in Halifax County. $55,000 house right there, you guys. That deserves someone's attention and, yeah, deserves its person, I would say. Okay, so now we're going to go into the recently sold. And this one is in, right here we go. So we are in Roanoke Rapids. There are 50 recently sold, and this is according to date. So back in on the 3rd of March, this house sold on a little more than a half an acre for $170,000. This house here sold for $72,000, a 3-bedroom, 1-bath on a 5988 square foot lot. Cute little place. Then this little one sold for $12,000. And that was only 512 square feet, larger than some tiny houses though. Sold for $12,000. This one sold for $50,000 on a little more than a half an acre, 3-bedroom, 1-bath. This one's on a quarter of an acre, sold for $70,000, 2-bedroom, 1-bath, back in February. This is very similar to the one we just saw. This one sold for $133,565. This one sold for $112,500, and that's on almost a half an acre. This one's on on 5.44 acres, sold for $78,000. Wow, that was back in February. That was a sweet find. And this one's $53,500. This one sold for $37,500 on an acre. That's a fixer. This one sold for $380,000. This one sold for $239,000. This one sold for $80,000. This one sold for $30,000. So prices are kind of all over the place with this area too, but it's $55,000 nonetheless in Halifax County. And it has 8,276 square foot lot. And then we have this one here in Roper, North Carolina for $79,000, 4-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom. And then we have this one in Danbury, that log house on 1.3 acres, and that's listed for $129,900. And all of these are hot off the listing press, you guys. So just for funsies, let's go over to Charlotte, North Carolina and see what houses are. There are only 7 houses on the market that are above the price points that I just showed, between $100,000 and $180,000, and there are only 7 houses on the market. So say you were interested in Charlotte, North Carolina, instead of the towns that I just showed that are a little further away. This one is on 2.5 acres, and this is an auction, and they're asking $150,000. That's their starting. This one's $119,900, And this one is a little fixer. So this is what you're going to get in Charlotte for just under $120,000. This one's $119,900 on about a quarter of an acre. Just going to bypass that lid, but you're getting hardwood floors, and this is what you're going to get in Charlotte, a little fixer for $119,900. Or you can go over to this area in Danbury and get a house for $129,900 with 1.3 acres in the country, and it's a log build. So we'll go back to Charlotte. Now let's go back, and let's just say for funsies, we'll go to Raleigh. Oops. Yeah, we'll go to Raleigh, and we'll go to house. There are 1,617 houses for sale in Raleigh. We're going to hide pending. Then it goes down to 1,017. So let's go to price. We're going to check the price, and we're going to go $100,000, and we're going to go to $200,000 and see if there's any in Raleigh. No, we have to up the price. There are no houses for sale in Raleigh, so we got to up the price and go from $200,000, and we're going to go to $300,000. There are 39. So in order to move into Raleigh and to buy a single family home, you're going to be spending above $200,000. So this one's $289, this one's $298, this one's $250. There's 39 to choose from. And then the prices just go up, $299, $300,000, $285, $299, $255. Let's see what this one for $255 looks like. It's on a 4,356 square foot lot. It's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. It's in Raleigh, and it's been on the market 100 days. It was built in 1986. So for funsies, let's take a look at this. It is a 2-story with carpet. There's your kitchen, flat top range. Does have a range hood. You've got a laminate countertop. Do have a dishwasher. Different colored appliances. We're just comparing, and this is $255,000 in Raleigh. So you do have a fireplace there. Very nice, very clean, very move-in ready, it looks like. So that's $255,000. And so let's see, let's go into one that's a little bit, yeah, they just go up from there, don't they? Let's look at this one. This is $225,000 in Raleigh, North Carolina. This one's 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with under 1,000 square feet. And it's been on the market only a day. So if you're looking in Raleigh, this looks like a concrete block build. And it's $225,000, and it's on a lot that's 6,098 square feet, and that's all they're going to show of it. Let's look at the street view. So this is Raleigh, North Carolina. That's kind of cute. It's $225,000, and it's on a 6,098 square foot lot. Or we have this house here in Danbury for $129,900. This one for $79,000, or this one for $55,000, and this is $225,000 in Raleigh. Now for funsies, let's go into, where else can we go? Let's go to, where else should we go to for funsies? Let's go to Asheville. Let's go to Asheville, North Carolina, just to see. There are 663 homes in Asheville, North Carolina for sale. We take out the pending, and now we're down to 497. And let's see if we can find any that are $100,000 to $200,000. Let's see if there's any. Any at all. 5. So this is Asheville, North Carolina. So for $140,000, let's look at this house. This is on a lot that's 5,227 square feet. It's been on the market almost 150 days. So this is $140,000 in Asheville. This is what you're going to get. These are the least expensive homes in Asheville, North Carolina. There you have it. You don't have much of a yard. There's the interior right down to plywood flooring. This is $140,000, and that's Asheville. There's your kitchen. Well, let's bump up the price because we're not getting a whole lot of selection. Let's go to $225,000. Oops. To $289,000, just for funsies. Let's see. Anything under $300,000, 14. Here's one for $250,000 in Asheville on a 4,792 square foot lot. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. Let's take a look at this. And this is Asheville, North Carolina. This is very pretty. Looks like you're on fuel oil. Here's your kitchen with linoleum floor. Does have a attached garage. Carpet. And there's your closets. And that gives you an idea of what you're getting in Asheville. And that's $250,000. Let's see if there's any others. This one's $268,000. This one is on a little more than a half an acre, and it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. It's been on the market 238 days. And this is what you're getting in Asheville for $268,500. Hardwood flooring's nice. Little character on the inside. Looks like you could move right in there. But this just gives you a comparison of what the prices are outside of the areas of Roper, Roanoke Rapids, and Danbury for higher price points and smaller lots. Just giving you an idea. So again, just to recap, we have this one in Roanoke Rapids for $55,000, 3-bedroom, 1-bath. We have this house for $79,000, 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath in Roper, North Carolina. And we have this log build on 1.3 acres in Danbury, North Carolina for $129,900. So just a little exploration here for you guys today, because why not, right? And yeah, so you don't have to spend median sale prices that you might see on Zillow. If you're all right with exploring, maybe you work from home, maybe you're looking for somebody else, or maybe you're just interested to see what's out there, this channel is definitely for you. Subscribe. It's always great to be with everybody. I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday, and we'll see you in the next one. And be sure to check out the previous episodes. And we'll see you in the next one, because there's more houses that are coming up with low price and high potential. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers.